Man, oh man, what a freaking morning already. Good morning, guys. GMs. Why am I not saying GMs lately? I'm saying good morning like a fucking Web 2 lame-o. GMs, brother. How you doing, Gravity? Yeah. It's a morning. We got stuff going on. Solana action, Solana blink, or blinks. Tell you what, there's some spice over in the Blast ecosystem. Obviously, as we get closer to TGE, which is coming tomorrow. Some funny stuff bubbling up. Hey, finally a GM, man. Better than a morning today, right? Right? Yeah. Yesterday we got just a morning from you. Today got a GM from you. Hey, it works. I'm glad you're here, man. If nobody's here, I'm doing it. If one person's here, I'm doing it. If 1,000 people are here, we're doing it. That's how this is going to go. Anyway, let's get into it. Again, there's stuff cooking. I like it. I like waking up to the market looking better. Not great. Looking better, though. We'll take it. Bitcoin over 61 at this point. ETH at 33. Can't wait till one day that's 33,000. It'll get there, I think. That's what my gut tells me. Solana 137. What was BNB's high a couple months back? I forget. 800, 700? I can't remember. I think well off its all-time high right now. Anyway, point here is crypto market looking okay, kind of stabilizing. Hopefully the bottom's in here. That's out of place, but hey. Dude, the AI stuff's getting really good. It's really, really good, man. Sounds like OpenAI and Apple are partnering too, which is great. Good partnership. Apple Bacon. Oh, you know what? Makes me want to check for that update on my phone, right? That latest OS or the latest OS update supposed to have, I think some cool AI integrations. Yeah, don't mind me, but I'm peeking to see if that's live yet. But dude, this is with, I think that, is it Luna? Good morning, Captain Kong. Good to see you, bro. Hang on. Is it, yeah, Luma. I think this was made with Luma. It's getting really crazy. Dude, it's such a cool app. It's such a freaking cool app. It's fucking awesome. Love it. I need to play with that more. Yeah, Luma Labs. I think this is made with that. You just drop a picture, right? You just drop a picture and boom. It generates, I think you can give it little prompts with it too. Yeah, there we go. Luma Labs. You give it little prompts and it can change that picture a little bit with it. Dude, I'm logged into it now. Everything I generated before is gone. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, we'll cycle back to that. Good morning, Choina. Good to see you. Hey, check on our buddy Marty. I'm worried about him. I'm worried about Marty. Our man's selling all his NFTs, man. I don't like it. If Marty's out, I'm worried, you know? Oh, man, I don't have an update. Okay. I'm waiting for that iOS update. I thought it was coming. You know, we had these Apple events recently, and I thought that meant the update's coming. But nah, not for me. But yeah, check on Marty. If you're not watching Marty. If you are, say what's up. Okay. A little more FUD here. We got a little more FUD to work through here in crypto. A lot of FUD still to work through in NFTs, I think, but yeah, some news this morning. The German government, who had just worked through selling hundreds of Bitcoin. Hundreds, right? And we thought they worked through, you know, the rest of what they were going to sell. We knew they had more, right? But no, now sending 400 more Bitcoin to Coinbase and Kraken. What did that... Wait, okay, somebody math for me. I did this before. Now I forget. I've got such a boomer brain. Man, it's not even funny. I think it's like 25 mil. Let me double check. Yeah, 24... Yeah, like $24.5 million. Okay, so expect that to get sold here over the next few days. That's not a crazy amount. Does that have an impact? A little bit. Sentiment definitely changing, though. I think it's starting to get out there that maybe the Mt. Gox stuff is going to be much less than $9 billion, right? We saw those articles coming out yesterday, said there's precedent for it being paid at the previous price, so 2014 prices. Hopefully that's true with the Mt. Gox stuff, right? Be like $75 million repayment to creditors instead of $9 billion. Henry corrected me on the afternoon show, though. I thought that was a current article that was reporting this, and it was an article from 2017. So it's not. We're not sure yet. Does seem kind of likely. Or is it wishful thinking? I don't know. By the way, guys, I wanted to talk about RSIC today, right? Get into some runes chat, but specifically RSIC. We talked about that a little bit here yesterday, really, right? It was brought up in the chat. I'm like, yeah, definitely want to get to it. Didn't have time in yesterday's show. Didn't bring it up in the afternoon show honestly, for good reason. I don't totally get it. There's not a ton of info out there about it, other than like kind of the big picture, like big idea, but we don't even know the team behind who's working. I think both on RSIC. We know some people working on RSIC. We don't know the full team, and we don't know who's working on this new protocol too. And that's what ultimately they're building: programmable runes via a new protocol. And so maybe we can show it. Probably worth showing at least, but I don't think we can spend a ton of time on it because we don't know. It's rumors that Big God is involved. He very likely is, but we don't know. Again, we don't know the full team. We don't know the full scope of what this is. People are saying it's going to be like some type of EVM environment for those. And I saw a reply from, I believe, one of the devs here that is working on it, confirmed working on it, who said, first off, a lot of stuff in space is getting misconstrued, but also don't expect that it's an EVM. It is going to be some kind of VM of some type, but not necessarily EVM. So, dude, rage quitting man, did he sell his punk? I feel like he sold his punk. I know he had it listed, but that's a harder thing to come back from. Rage quitting, like full on rage quitting. That man does not like Yuga Labs, and I get it. But, Marty, don't leave us, brother. Anyways, let's get into the stuff a little bit deeper. Guys, I'm going to drop a link to the show. Do me a favor, throw some likes on it, share it out. Dude, I'm so pumped. Video's getting good traction over here on SlamX, kind of starting to get in the algorithm. Afternoon show got zapped yesterday for like a 15-second clip of a song, man. I gotta get smart about that stuff. I gotta learn how YouTube handles this stuff. But I think it even happened during the stream. Like as soon as that part hit, it was towards the end of the show on Bullish Bearish, but boom, zapped, blocked. It's not even like not monetized, it's blocked. So I gotta go trim that out. And again, I gotta get better with these songs that are being played, in the background on some of these videos. Good learning lesson. And then over on the other channel, Inside NFTs, man, so close to 2K subs, which is just so damn cool. Anyway, a lot of growth, cool stuff happening. Got a demo of a new spot the videos will live. They'll live on Twitter, on YouTube. You're not going to be not asking you guys to move around and watch a different place, but there is an additional place these videos are going to show. Man, does it look fucking cool. It really, really does. Really excited to get to show you guys that soon. Excited for this too. Yeah, honestly. I feel like, I mean, I always preface Trump stuff by saying I'm not a Trump guy, and I'm not. I don't know if I have to preface it. I shouldn't give a shit. For whatever reason, it matters a little bit to me. I'm not a Trump guy, but I'm not going to lie and say he's not entertaining, and also that it's not super important what's happening here. And what's happening here is Trump is possibly going to be speaking at the Bitcoin conference in July, right? Is that the official name of the conference, the Bitcoin conference? Bitcoin 2024. So Bitcoin 2024 convention. That might be the official title, but that's in Nashville. I think 50-50 I'll be there, guys. I'm curious how many of you are planning to go? 50-50, maybe even closer. It's right now it's a discussion. Am I going with Crypto Slam? If I'm not going with Crypto Slam, I might just go on my own still. I might. I want to. Both my brothers, Henry and Tickle, are going. A lot of people I know are going. So be kind of cool to see Trump speak there. I just want to hear what he has to say about crypto. We're going to hear a bit about what he has to say about crypto this Thursday at the debate. So can't wait for that too. But yeah, this would be a big deal having a former president speaking at a crypto convention. My, how things have changed, right? Whole different game now, man. Whole different game. Whenever I play this song, man, I can't help but think about runes, which you guys seen that there's a lot of Leonidas FUD out there. And dude does not deserve it, man. Doesn't deserve it. Maybe we get to that today too. Maybe. All right, looking at ETFs yesterday, 174 Bitcoin in outflows. I've got to get the trading view set up. Oh, cool. China, good to know. Benny, good morning, sir. Really good to know, China. Okay. I'm happy about that. I don't want to see him lose his punk. I don't think that was the wisest move, too. I don't. Punks will be fine, man. You know, I feel like if you got a punk, you're holding for 10, 20 years down the road, right? I don't think you're worried about what happens over 6 months or a year or whatever. We're definitely going to look at punks here in a moment, too. Peek at the NFT market. Getting low. Well, it's been low. It's been low. Anyway, 12 million in sales yesterday. Trade profits damn near 2 million in the negative. Just can't wait for that to turn around. And CryptoPunk, speaking of those guys, your top NFT collection in the past 24 hours. Just 4 transactions. How the hell do we have 5 buyers? What? Hang on. Okay, hang on. Make that make sense. Okay. Was there a wash trade that was zapped in here? All right, hang on. All right. I'm confused. Okay, hang on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. These might have fallen a day before. Okay, so let's say we got 5 transactions. Yeah, something's up with one of these. None of them are flagged as a wash. Interesting. Hang on. 4 sales, 5 buyers. What the fuck? Oh, okay. It's got to be something with this. Here, hang on. Well, no, maybe not. Okay, hang on. There's no cost. No profit. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Yeah, I got to dive into this. We got some real technical dudes. I'm going to have to ask some questions too. Don't quite know. Do we think ETH needs to pump first, then settle for NFTs to pump? No. I don't think that. Okay, I'll put it like this. Yes and no. Yes, ETH needs to pump. It doesn't have to happen first, though. They can happen damn near at the same time. We kind of saw that in... And let me look, make sure I'm not talking foolish here. That used to be exactly how it played out, by the way. Exactly. If I remember correctly, though, I hope I am, actually, because if so, it was a kind of a change in October, right? I feel like in October, things ran in crypto, but also in NFTs, and it was really just about the same time. Yeah, okay. And I can show you here, and I will do this. Here's ETH starting to run in October, right? Midway through October, all the way up to March 11th, right? Literally coincides exactly with the NFT market here. And so it did used to work that way. When crypto was pumping, NFTs were dead. It definitely was that. And I feel like it was that literally up until this past October. It changed right then, and it changed in a way that I had not seen before. And so you see kind of right around the same time, flat, 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 all of a sudden, and it really was here in October. I can dial into the numbers down below, but it was really right in October where sales started increasing, and it matched right up along with crypto. I was surprised. I just remember the feeling of being surprised back then. It was so different from what we're used to seeing. Again, it was always crypto runs first, and you waited, and I'm talking you usually waited months, not a few days, not a few weeks. It was usually well after crypto runs, finally NFTs catch up. Okay, but look at sales back in July, August, September, and then at the end of October, here is our bottom. This was the bottom, was the first week of October. And then just started ramping up from there. And really by the last week of October is where things really changed, right? But obviously started ramping up all throughout October. Now, first or second week of November is where we like doubled our sales. So maybe you could pick that as the point where things really, really kind of escalated. But yeah, I mean, it was literally just a matter of 2 to 3 weeks. Crypto kind of doing its thing. Here's October 25th. And that's when we had our first really, really good pump there. But yeah, they kind of coincide. I think the same thing again now. I just think if people are euphoric with NFTs being as low as they are, I think they're going to be happy to buy. I think there is... Okay, I think people are crypto rich enough where they can buy NFTs. They're just being super careful right now because NFTs haven't proven to hold their value, right? So I think people can buy. And I'm curious from you guys, are you liquid enough that if you saw an opportunity and you felt confident the bottom was in, you felt like the energy back in NFTs, would you be buying right now? And again, the specific question is, are you liquid enough to buy? Do you have, let's say, even a quarter ETH? Do you got a quarter ETH, half an ETH, even 1 ETH? Do you got something aside that if you sensed it was back and you wanted to roll the dice, you could actually do it? If so, I really think the same scenario plays out. If we start getting very bullish sentiment over in crypto again, right? ETH starts looking good. In a matter of days, weeks, and literally just a few weeks, I think NFTs run again. So kind of the same time. Interesting, like great question there. Again, it definitely used to play that way. And I think things, for whatever reason, are different right now. The space is just speeding up. Things move so much faster at this point. So yeah, I think same time. We'll watch and we'll see for sure. But yeah, things priced the way they are, and I'm actually very much looking forward to looking at floor prices. But things priced the way they are, I think there's a lot of people looking to get in at the prices they're at now. Big time opportunities out there. Big time. But yeah, back to the collection rankings, CryptoPunks. D-Market's still killing it, man. Always killing it. Bored Apes cooking. Look, I mean, it's all green here. Look at this. A very green 24 hours. This is awesome to see. I mean, how far do we have to go to see a collection? Well, Gods Unchained. Okay, a little red there. But for the most part, I'm just going to scroll and see. Where do we have to go? Here we go. Okay, so like around Bad Lads and below, we start seeing some red. But again, overall, sales volume up. If we look at the rolling 24 hours here for sales volume, up 20%. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Top sales here too, guys. Hope you saw it by now, but top sale here, let me refresh too, but top sale was CryptoPunk number 627, a single trait hoodie punk. Very nice, very rare, selling for 250 ETH, $836,000. What a freaking punk. Great sale, coming at a great time here. Yeah, that's big time. And that sale, that previous owner, so Pablo Puncasso, I like that dude, by the way. In profit on that sale, I think almost a 2x, if not more. Yeah, right around a 2x here. Last bought this for 130 ETH 3 years ago. So basically a 2x in USD value, almost a 2x in ETH. Really, really nice trade. Really nice trade. Yeah, man. Okay, let me see. Did you check volume? I think floor price is better. For example, Punk floor still down. Yes. Oh, dude, yes, absolutely. Floors are way down. I wish we can look at WGMI.io. I like that site for looking at floor prices, and we could do that. But floor price is way down. I mean, across the board. So we'll actually jump over to Magic Eden first here and peek at that. Any bargains out there? Yeah, floor prices are down from maybe not October for like Pudgy Penguins. I'm trying to remember Pudgy Penguins, what they were at then. I remember Pudgies coming out of the bear market. Guys, am I crazy thinking they were around 5 or 6 ETH? Okay, let's look. Let's jump ahead and look. I feel like Pudgies were around 5 ETH. Man, this site's weird. Weird site. I love it, though, by the way. Okay, hang on. Okay. October. Yeah. Okay, hey, memory's kind of working. Look at that. October, November, they were at 5 ETH. Damn. I can't believe my brain works a little bit. 4 or 5 ETH. So actually right now, well up on Pudgies. I think a lot of other collections, it's not the same, right? Pudgies are different. Miladies are different. Most of the other ones are way down. Bored Apes, I think, way, way, way fucking down. Okay. Yeah, I mean, man, Bored Apes were, man. 30 ETH back then. Down to 8 ETH now. Crazy stuff, man. But yeah, let's just say for the most part, with some exceptions, but floor prices mostly are down from October, November. The exceptions, Pudgies. Lil Pudgies were down at 0.3. I remember I bought one around there. So Pudgy's ecosystem different. Milady different. Remilio different. For the most part, the rest of them floor prices are down. I think it's a really, really good. Scratch that. I think it's a great buying opportunity out there. I mean that. I really do. Not financial advice, right? Blah, blah, blah. Great buying opportunity right now. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Good stuff there. Totally agree. Yep. I mean, that's what to me is a really good sign. And really, that's the evidence we needed to I guess, to believe that this can run and this can turn in an instant. You start sensing profits. We start getting some bullish news. We start getting some kind of product that changes our sentiment about NFTs. I don't know what that would be right now that makes you flip and all of a sudden it's like, oh, NFTs, man. Okay, now we're back. Not just a little, not a little chasing Gordon Goner buys, nothing like that, but something that makes you think, oh, we got something really good and sustainable here. Maybe something that goes on over on Blur Blast. I don't know. Something that just gives us a major shift, right? People got some powder now. So this can turn in an instant. For sure, if ETH starts running, people got ETH on the side, they can buy. Yeah, I think this market can turn around pretty damn quick. Yeah, I don't know. I just see these and I kind of see bargains. I kind of do. As expensive as things are, I mean, let's not kid ourselves. $10,000 for Nazuki when their COO just said we're in a post NFT world. That's still expensive. $10,000. Actually, a little more, I think. Yeah, a little over. Wild to see Mutants at 1.4, 1.5. That's crazy. Punks at 25. Yeah, I mean, interesting landscape right now, especially over in Bitcoin, man. This is new. I do want to touch on this. Actually, we'll get to this next. A lot of stuff going on in the Solana ecosystem. This is awesome. I am such a fan of Magic Eden. Man. Oh, I'm on the 7-day, by the way. Let me flip back to ETH. Okay, here's the 1-day view. We'll just do this real quick. But yeah, my lady, your top collection, volume-wise. More green when we look this way, which is cool. Back to Bitcoin. Known Monks at 0.16, Puppets at 0.11, Quantum Cats point. Yeah, you see it. Looking good. And by the way, that is that's a really nice hoodie. It's a really nice punk. Really, really is. Yeah, I still see, even at these prices, I see bargains. Man, I hate to sound like a broken record. I still don't see Node Monks being, when we run again, right? I don't see Node Monks under half a Bitcoin. I don't see you. I mean, you know, when I talk peak euphoria, I still believe these are going to be 1 or 2 or 3 Bitcoin. Peak euphoria, peak euphoria. A few week period, maybe 2 week period, 3 weeks, whatever. When it is just peak euphoria, peak FOMO, Bitcoin at 150K, maybe 200, maybe 2, like something stupid, right? 1 or 2 or 3 Bitcoin for a Node Monk. A lot of people going to kick themselves for not grabbing at 0.16, myself included, man. Like, real talk, me too. Like, absolutely. Same goes with Puppets. Same with, it's the big 4. Boom, boom, boom. And OMB right there. Yeah. Like, bookmark this. Remember this time. Oh, and by the way, Badgers are back in that zone where I always say I'm a buyer in that range. And so I might actually grab one Like, man, big time freaking believer in the Badgers. Founder Aqua. We'll have him on the show soon. Awesome dude. Awesome freaking dude. When these dip to like 0.007, my range was always 0.007 to 0.01. They're right here. They usually don't stay here long. There's enough listed where, it's not a ton listed. I know there's not a ton of volume right now, but yeah, these are right in that range. When I see them here, I'm a buyer and I always feel very freaking confident that I'm going to be in some profits here when things turn around. I mean, easily. These guys will hit 0.015. These guys will hit 0.025. And we'll go back to peak euphoria. I think these guys are 0.1, 0.15, all the way up, possibly to 0.25, maybe. But easy freaking 2x in this. Easy. Automatic. I mean, auto-freaking-matic. If you want to, like, hold this for a while, you're just looking for something to tuck your Bitcoin away in and get an easy 2x, I don't know if you got an easier one. I guess other than Node Monks, you just got to come out of pocket a little more up front here for it, but love Badgers. I'm trying to see if I can get the view with the inscription numbers here. I accidentally sold a very low inscription number in here right on the floor. I'm trying to get one back. I fucked up that. Yeah, I was selling. I needed liquidity like in an instant. And I literally was looking over my collection, making sure to not sell the wrong one. And of course, like overthinking it, literally sold the one that I didn't want to sell. So dumb. Anyway, you guys know I love Badgers. We'll get Akfa on. I think when you talk to him, you'll understand why I like them so much. It's just part of it is him. Just cool guy, cool personality, you know? Yeah. Love the Badgers. Okay, anything else we want to peek at here? Let's see. Let's peek at runes, man. It's been a minute. Let's peek at runes. Again, we're not going to get too into runes today. But yeah, let's peek at runes. I want to see market cap. Again, a lot of FUD about Leonidas. Dude doesn't deserve it. He's awesome. Awesome dude. Keeps this in like the kind of keeps this in the info stream out there. We're kind of, okay. Market cap-wise, kind of settling here. I wish I could move that. But yeah, $1.3 billion market cap for the runes ecosystem right now. We'll take it. And I think some of the controversy with Leonidas, he tweets out some stuff that feels like it's antagonistic to maybe other runes. You know, saying that the market cap of Dog is more than every other rune combined. It is what it is. He's not rooting for others to fail. It's just he's pointing out some very true things here. It is what it is. Okay. Rune's cooking, man. After Clemente, tweeted yesterday he's dumping all his runes in ordinals, right? All of a sudden, we're up big today. Super cool. A lot of, man, again, kind of like in the ordinal side, there's a lot of easy plays over here. Look at $1 billion cat up 50% here. I don't know silly or stupid silly cat. I don't know this one. I don't know that one at all. It feels like some very easy plays here. Even Bank of Nakamoto. Man, this one was up to, I think, if it didn't touch a $500 million market cap, it was damn close. 400, 450, something like that. Runes at 26 mil. I'm a fan. Man, it just seems like some really, really awesome plays here right in front of us. Easy plays, too. Easy plays. In my opinion. Very fucking easy plays. All right, so like you saw there, Magic Eden added mempool protection. This is super cool. We see those we see those fucking awful stories, right? People buying maybe a fat-fingered listing, maybe a node monk at 0.016, and you go buy it and you think you're celebrating, right? You think you just got the deal of the century, and you did, except you didn't, because you got traders out there who are watching the mempool, not Magic Eden. Maybe a little of both, but they see that transaction in the mempool, they can snipe it. They can go do the same transaction, copy your transaction, boost the fee. They steal the ordinal that you thought you got. Happens with runes as well, right? So Magic Eden adding in mempool protection here. When you buy, you can give it some extra sats, right? You can give it extra sats. So if somebody tries sniping, it will outsnipe them, which is pretty cool. Any of the unused sats it returns to you, which is awesome. So if you are buying something that is a huge discount, jack up the protection, right? Jack it up, pay that, know that you're getting back the extra here. That's super useful. That is a really, really cool tool. Maybe best to, or maybe just as good, you get familiar with some of those mempool marketplaces. I think like Magisat, something like that. You should get familiar with how to buy on the mempool or from the mempool too, right? Get familiar with it. It's good to know. But yeah, it's super competitive out there because people do the mempool sniping. It's why a lot of people have gotten out of that ecosystem. GMs. Good to see you both. But yeah, cool upgrade. Very, very cool. Oh, they dropped this, I think, pretty awesome. These guys are great, man. They bring the tools. They bring the content. These guys are awesome.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Mempool Protection. The super strong Ordinals Protection. If anyone tries to swipe your Ordinals, Magic Eden speeds up your transaction until your max protection is reached. Any unused fees are refunded to you. Yeah, doggy! Just pick your level of defense to get the transaction into the end zone. I sawed this boat in half! Imagine all the things you can do with the power of Mempool Protection. Available now on Magic Eden. Yeah, doggy!
Yee doggy! So good. Fucking A. I love these guys. They do that with AI? Like
Phil Swift here.
Like they AI'd his voice, I guess. Either, whatever. Super freaking cool. Anyway, this is their big announcement today. And to me, man, I think this is a big-ass deal. I think it's a big-ass deal. Okay? Solana, Blink, and Solana Actions. Hate to drop 2 commercials in a row, but they're so good. And this is fucking awesome. Blink's So are you guys familiar? We'll play the rest too because it's awesome. But are you familiar with Farcaster and Warpcast, right? You familiar with those? Because to me, this is a step towards that. It kind of makes not programmable frames, right? Like they have over there where you literally can code a little application into, we'll say, a tweet, into their casts, right? This isn't that exactly, but it does get us a little closer to that through actions, right? And then blinks are the links to those actions. That's my understanding. We're going to dive through the site and kind of get into the details, into the meat of it all. But this is awesome because it brings you blockchain transactions and what kind of transactions. I think these are just examples. Literally just some examples. They're going to get very creative over there. Voting, right? If you're in a DAO, you've got some votes. It needs to be on chain. Okay, you can drop just the link right to that vote in a way that you don't even have to go to the DAO itself. It's not like it's linking you to the DAO to then vote on the DAO. It's bringing you to this pop-up, this page that you do it right there, directly there. Donate, minting NFTs, swapping, paying, all this stuff directly in whatever application you're using without having to go to the platform. You don't actually even have to have a platform. You can develop this action. That's where your development goes, right? You don't have to really technically leave. It's super cool. It's super cool. It's bringing all that stuff to the end user, to the consumer. Instead of bringing them to your platform, they got to figure out how to navigate your platform. Maybe you linked them directly. Still, there's steps involved there. This is eliminating friction, and man, oh man. Really, really awesome new step here. Check that out. Okay, let's look at that one again. Okay, this is... Hang on. This is in Discord. Somebody drops a link right in Discord to their DAO. Yeah, that is a DAO. Okay. Discord, drop a link. That little preview that comes up, you vote directly in it. An on-chain transaction right there. You've connected your wallet already, right? In a tweet. Okay, you got a tweet here. Swap with USDC, okay. So token swaps directly in your tweet. You're not leaving you're not leaving X. You're not even leaving it. You're doing it directly in the tweet. How fucking wild. What else? Is this? Okay, there's threaded up there. Here's Reddit right here. No, that's still threaded. But Discord we see. X, Threaded, Discord. It's incredible. This is a big-ass deal, man. I'm getting... I was a Solana fudder, guys. I was a Solana fucking fudder. It's... I wish I could tell you why, too. I don't know, man. And obviously, you don't see it clearly early enough, you lose. I don't feel like I lost. I didn't win, though. A lot of guys I know and work with very early in Solana, believers all along, always preach Solana. They were right. Phenomenal developers there. I love that. I love it. You don't have to leave your platform, man. It's coming right to you. Incredible stuff. I'll tell you this, man. I don't know Solana well enough to know how centralized it is. That is always my big fear, right? If we think about Gravity, you'll appreciate this, but try thinking about where Black Swan events could come from. They'll happen again, but mind you, FTX collapse, that level of thing. You know, they'll happen again. Is Solana possibly a vector for something like that? Maybe. I'm not saying I know. I'm just literally saying maybe. I don't know it well enough. I know that blockchain has been halted multiple times, and that worries me. And can you fucking imagine a major outage on Solana where the chain is down for, let's say, an extended period of time? Devastating for crypto as a whole. The bigger Solana gets, the more dangerous that is. All right, bring crypto to the people with Solana actions and blockchain links. So that when that promo came out, it's just blinks. That was the word I heard. But you got to know that actions is just as big of a piece as blinks. Blinks is the link, right, to those. I mean, to the actions. I think that's technically how it works, right? Time to connect Solana to the entire internet. Traditional on-chain transactions have been locked away in apps or complex interfaces. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Makes it so much harder for people who use crypto products. Hey, that term that we're starting to see used more and more, consumer crypto. This is making Solana a very consumer crypto type platform, ecosystem, whatever we want to call it, right? With Solana actions and blockchain links or blinks, transactions can open up anywhere. Literally anywhere. You do not have to use a dApp. You don't have to go to the website. Through an API, man, you just build it out into a tweet. You build it out into one of these actions. Really wild. Okay, I think this is that promo, at least a clip of it. Okay. So using actions, you can turn any transaction into a blockchain link. So that's the blink, right? Request a payment in a text message, vote on governance, buy an NFT on social media, all of that stuff. That's awesome. And look at this. You see, and these look like the interfaces we saw in Discord, right? Imagine that, dude. Right in Discord, you buy an NFT. You make a trade. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. I'm thinking through that. If big projects build out their own actions and open up trading directly in Discord where you've already verified, you've gone through their kind of security checks, right? Hopefully you're putting out something there through whatever systems they build out. It's legit. You don't got to worry about getting ripped off, right? This is going to be really interesting for security in a very, very good way. In a very good way. I look at this as a very security positive type of setup, type of application. Dude, you know, it's like it's a combination of this and just eliminating from people's head the word NFT. Like, I still love the word. I hope that doesn't die off. But, you know, for a normie, you start getting them to think, you know, picture this with like fantasy sports. Picture this with Fantasy Top, you know, fantasy influencers. You start doing these transactions where it's seamless. Like, okay, picture Twitter influencer. Let's go look at someone. Let's pull up, let's like Chart Fu. You want to get him on your team, right? You want to build your lineup. Imagine just going to his profile in a link. It's, you know, purchase him to be on your team, right? That's seamless. You start eliminating all these steps of, okay, I got to go to Fantasy Top. I got to go to the marketplace and do this, and then I got to go set my line up here. You're going to have some of those steps here, but the more you remove, the more you get people in who maybe wouldn't have been there before. And Fantasy Top's really awesome because they don't really refer to the heroes as NFTs. You start combining all these products together. The seamless way to transact with products that don't push NFTs and push crypto right in your face. Man, again, this is some big-time winning stuff. People don't realize it's that simple. You don't necessarily have to innovate. You just got to iterate, man. Iterating on what we've already built is the next step forward. They're baby steps, but man, take those baby steps, and every so often you're going to take big leaps too. They just happen along the way. But these are those baby steps. This is actually more of a big step. A lot of the other stuff is the baby steps. This is a big step. Yeah, this is awesome. Here's some brands that are already in here now, some platforms. Phantom, I saw enabled that in their wallet today. I'll bring that up on screen. Jupiter as well. Some of these, I don't know. Helium, there we go. I'm not big in the Solana ecosystem, so I don't know Access. I don't know Gen. Is that Gen or Gen O? Gen Zero? I don't know. Sanctum, I don't know. I feel like I should know this stuff, but I don't. Man, very, very interesting. How it's just so bullish for Solana in general. All right. So Solana Action specific specification compliant APIs that return transactions on the Solana blockchain to be previewed, signed, and sent across various contexts. Okay, QR code. God damn it. QR codes, buttons, widgets in mobile and desktop. Dude, mobile widgets? Oh, this is so cool. Directly on websites. Again, there's something about this that reminds me a lot about frames over on Warpcast. And I think that's actually at the Farcast layer. This is, it's super interesting. Okay, and then blinks. It turns the action into a link. Okay, so let's say they tweet out or somebody drops an action in Discord or on Twitter, on X, like we saw, right? Like these right here. Well, you don't have to necessarily share the tweet, I'm thinking here. You don't have to retweet it. You can drop the blink to it. Now, if you don't have a wallet and you interact with these things, at that point it does redirect you back to the site, right? That's something that these guys have to develop in their product, right? At that point it redirects you back to the website. It probably then directs you to, connect your wallet, do this, do that. Big time stuff. So again, actions are where the little application lives. Blink is what you share. Or the way they put it, it's one way to interact with an action. Okay, how Solana Pay different from actions? Oh, Solana Pay transactions are now called actions. Actions are not specific to payments, all kinds of actions. Okay, so all those different things, those examples we saw, those are all actions. But Solana Pay is now called actions. Interesting. Okay, Solana Pay isn't changing, but what you can do with actions expands the scope. Cool. Okay, some examples of how actions and blinks. Okay, staking SOL. Pay at retail using a QR code, token gating minting experiences. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so tipping, they're giving an example as a blink, so you have a little link in your bio, right, for tips. Yeah. Again, really, really interesting here. All right, that gets a little techie. Okay. Well, maybe not. Let's see. How do you integrate these actions? I mean, a little technical. It's not really, but I don't think anything that helps us here too much. Are they secure? Yeah, ultimately connects to your wallet, right? So actions and blinks are similar to connecting your wallet to dApps. Trust the sites you know and use. Yeah, okay. So it's still, it still comes down to making sure it's a trusted source, right? I still think if you drop these actions in the right places, that there are security layers that you've put before the action itself. So the security layer isn't the action, it's just the fact that you can put this action, you can put these blinks in places that are secure. There's something there. Something I need to think through quite a bit more, but I think this is actually a very cool step, I think it's a big step in the direction of security. Okay, what else do we got here? If you don't have a Chrome extension, yeah, I think all that point, again, it directs you back to, it directs you to the site at that point. But yeah, I love this. Oh man, Marty. Oh no, Marty, are you live right now, or are you earlier on? I think you're early, but yeah, a rage quitter. Damn, I think this time I quit, stake the ETH, and check out entirely. Dude, not a bad play. I think you got bagged. So if you stake your ETH, you're gonna do just fine. Oh, man, I don't think the magic's gone from NFTs, man. I know what you're thinking and feeling for sure, and you're not wrong. You know what? What you're doing makes a ton of sense if you're just disengaged. If you're just not feeling it anymore, I get it. But as far as like upside, I think it's still here, man. I think there's a ton of upside in this space still. I mean, I think more in ordinals, more in runes, like more in the Bitcoin ecosystem, but I think it's here. Oh, cool. Good shit. Good shit. Dude, we got to chat. We should DM later, but we should chat Blast. If you guys don't remember, Marty was very fucking generous and helped me get a team going over on Fantasy Top, which to me, I consider it his team. So whatever I make there goes right to Marty. But it was, dude, Marty, I got to say, I had a blast with that. I did I was engaged. I was super engaged in Fantasy Top. I was always checking in and doing my daily claims, up to like 120 gold, something like that. And I haven't even looked at the Blast website where we won from jackpots. I haven't even looked what I made over there. I don't know if it's linked and it would show it on Fantasy Top, or if it is what I see over there, what I won there, and I see over on Blast what I won through jackpots. I don't know. It might be much more than that 120. That's all yours, though, by the way. Yes. Okay, G-Equals, we're going to move to that in a second because it is spicy over there. Blast, dude, Blast is getting funny. And I'm sure because this is escalating, it's so much coming, so much happening. There's probably more than what I saw. All right, so let me wrap this up. Okay. Phantom just integrated blinks. So you just toggle that on. You can now use them. Pretty freaking cool. I did want to talk about this a little. I'll save it. I think we can get deeper in the afternoon show. But Audius, I mentioned that a couple times. I mentioned it yesterday in the afternoon show. I mentioned it this morning. Really, guys, this is interesting. The platform's not even live. Like, I go to the website. You can sign up if you're an artist. I don't think there's actually a platform to actually listen to music yet. Maybe wrong. I've just not found it. But guys, like, this is like Bob Dylan, Rush, Ariana Grande, who else? Drake, Pharrell Williams, Kendrick Lamar, Taylor Swift, Carrie Underwood, Sam Smith, like Lady Gaga. These are the artists now who are, man, their music's now going to be on Audius, it seems like. Really cool. This is a Solana platform. Used to be on ETH, right? They got their token called Audio. Dude, really, really interesting. We're all music people, I would imagine. This is cool. I'll be watching that. All right, Blast. Okay. Announced yesterday, the Blast Foundation. We don't have a lot of details about what that is. I'm assuming that Blast, their token, is going to power a lot of this. Yes, Marty, big time that. Yep. And G-Equals, when we get to it, yeah, we'll have to chat because I think there's still a plan for it. The big one that missed their Blast Gold, their Blast distribution. Anyway, okay, Blast Foundation. We're gonna get details about this tomorrow. Again, I feel like Blast and Pac-Man pretty damn methodical, right? He's got a plan. I think it may not be as deep, man. It's decently complicated to start. Like Blur is or was. We also got news that Blast is going to be listed on this Korean exchange, Upbit. These guys are saying they basically never see a token listed day one, but Blast will be listed there. Good sign for that. But here we go. Here's getting to what G-Equals is saying here. Okay, Blur, you had up until yesterday, I believe, maybe even this morning at some point, to distribute your gold. If you didn't distribute your gold, you lose it. Blur didn't distribute their gold. Right? Fantasy Top did it a couple days ago, just whatever they had, they gave out. What I'm wondering is if Blur didn't give it out, do they keep it? That part I'm not clear on here, but Blur did not give their gold away. Here's Machi saying, Blur on Blast didn't bring much value. 2 million gold would have been wasted, maybe. What's the comments out there? What are people saying? Because it was... Okay, yeah, so Blur was removed from the Blast DAP, the Blast DAP dashboard. Yeah, and here's CB saying that they didn't meet the deadline, right? Okay, so they didn't send it out, what I was saying before. Maybe they still have time, maybe, but the way these guys are talking is like it's kind of too late. But just don't forget, Blur and Blast, both from Pac-Man. There's probably a plan. I cannot imagine that just happened the way it happened accidentally. I can't imagine. It would not make any sense to me. Gravity, are you anywhere else in the Blast ecosystem? But yeah, I mean, man, there's more FUD out there. District 1, who has been getting unrelenting FUD here the past couple weeks. Man, that was like everybody bullish on District 1. This is another one of those social fi platforms that's going to just cook. This is the future kind of shit. Having so much fun here. They kept gold for themselves. They did not distribute it. They kept it. And I imagine we're going to see a lot more dApps doing exactly this. Jeekles, if you got any that you've seen, any others out there, hit me with them. But yeah, some of these products probably were playing the game exactly this way. String people along, and then when it comes for distribution, keep the gold, get out. Is that what District 1 is doing here? Kind of seems like it. It kind of really seems like it. Okay. Funny. Weird to see them tweeting. I mean, there's a fuck ton of FUD out there. Okay, let's see. District 1's even retweeting some of these tweets, huh? Who's this? This guy, Beast. I gotta start following him. He's got some good stuff. Okay. Okay, hang on. 100% of the golden points have been distributed to D1 users. Oh, okay, they're saying they distributed it. Why are other people saying they didn't? Were we not at the cutoff? Oh, okay, all right, so you might have gotten it elsewhere. Yeah, this is super confusing, but it's also because it's happening here just over the past couple hours here. Okay, District 1 gave themselves over 100K. Is that on top of whatever they gave out, or did they distribute after they did that 100K? That again. All right, let's see if he's putting out a list of others who are being a little sketchy here. How's your gold looking, though, Gravity? You doing well? This is funny, too. It is funny because people out there talking like, oh, we made it, it's over. Literally, whatever's the next part. Whatever's the next part of Blur and Blast, dude, tomorrow. Tomorrow we get the announcements. What is Blur season, I don't know, 4 at this point? What even is that? What's Blur season 4? What is the next phase of Blast? What is the Blast Foundation? Man, tomorrow's going to be a really spicy day, too. Get off of here. Yeah, so who else rugged? Someone else had to have rugged. Also, dude, 370. Were you pretty like engaged too? I gotta check. Okay, hang on. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure how to check. I'll tell you why. When I go to Blast, it links. I think it links the wrong wallet. I think. Hang on, let's check. Okay. Gold jackpot. Yeah, dude, like, I cannot get this to link my Hudah account, or it unlinked all my Fantasy Top stuff. I don't know what Blast Hoge is. I have no idea what that is. But I literally can't get this to link my my Hudah account. And again, I think that's where all my Fantasy Top stuff is. I don't know what to do. All right, hang on. I just want to see what I made there through jackpots. I know we hit some. Pretty sure. No. Stop it. Yeah, I don't get it. Hit linked accounts. Okay. Wait, hang on. Linked wallets? Oh, let's see here. Okay, Blaze ONG. Okay, sent over 7,200 gold to themselves rather than distributing to users claiming they ran out of time. Oh, no. What was Blaze? What's their product? Was that also a SocialFi? Okay, 3 linked wallets. This is my wallet, and it shows 0 gold. But this is the one... Like, for absolute freaking sure... one of these is the one I had all my Fantasy Top stuff in. Like, it all showed there. I literally added them. I remember. I hope it didn't unlink them. That would be super frustrating. Right? Like, if I go to NFTs, it doesn't show any here. Even with all those accounts linked. I don't know. Kind of confused, man. Blaze, okay, an NFT platform. Okay, if you hit leaderboard, you can see it different. Let's check. Yeah, I still would feel better if I saw the Fantasy Top cards, right? I would feel better if I saw those here. I don't know. Something's weird. Oh, wait. On each jackpot, every time it's hit, do you have to go back and add your NFTs? Well, okay, I'll tell you this. I think my main problem is when I click add and I do NFTs, it doesn't show. Even though it did before. Like, I had linked. I did that whole, forget the process, the name of that platform that links your social media, your X account. But I did that. It all showed there. Yeah, fuck. All right, I'll do that. I don't even know how at this point. I don't even know how. Yeah, all right, I'll have to go on Fantasy Top and remember where it's all, what's where, all that good stuff. But anyway, hey, point there. Very active. A lot going on here in the Blast world. It's going to be, it's going to be pretty freaking wild here in the next, today, tomorrow, rest of the week. I can't wait to see what it is they have next. New products, obviously, Blast Foundation. What's next for Blur? Obviously, there's going to be more coming there. Man, I can't wait. It's going to be a spicy week. A lot going on still. Hey, we still got to hear when ETH ETFs are going live. That kind of news is coming anytime now, right? That could be a today thing, could be by the end of the week. All we know is ETFs should be live here possibly next week. It sounds likely that's going to happen. Really likely that's going to happen. So a lot to look forward to without having very specific things in mind, right? There's a lot just we know is going to be talked about this week. Other than Blast. Blast is the one thing definitely in front of us. Man, we're still waiting to hear about Pudgy Penguins. What is redacted? Good chat last night on the Little Noun Show. People think it is not a token. Still kind of think it might be. I kind of think it is. And hey, maybe we'll end on this. Henry gave a little update here on decentralized. So, of course, we'll chat about this on the afternoon show. Wanted to give it... Hang on. Wanted to give an update to everybody. Waiting on the decentralized announcement. We're attempting to do something novel in extremely new space. Sometimes we can run into unexpected delays, especially on the dev side. Originally intended for June, but we're pushing this back to mid-July to make things as optimal as possible. We appreciate the patience and hope to make history together. Hey, they're cooking. These boys are cooking. And no doubt whatever they're doing, they're going to crush it. Also might be timed nicely with the market rebounding. They do whatever right now, nobody's going to give a shit. In fact, I would recommend, Henry, if you're listening, man, delay this shit and do it when the market's cooking. Why blow your load here? Imagine if they dropped it right around now. Nobody would give a shit. No, you blow that load when the market's pumping. That's how it works. You pump, and then you blow it. Good shit, guys. Anyway, fun show with you guys, man. Thank you for watching. We got the afternoon show. I still can't stop calling it Redacted AF because I love it, so I'll stick with that for now. I'm calling it Redacted AF. I don't know if anybody else is. I am. So you can catch that here on SlamX. Go check out Oscar Ramos, his latest update on the beat. Hope you all have a great day. And I better see your faces here at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on SlamX. Guys, enjoy your time. We'll see you later.